Hey guys, so it's technically Saturday morning at 4:21 a.m. It's taken me this long to get back from Ben's. I tried to film at a certain point when I was there and it just didn't end up working out. So filming now, getting a video up before Mel does, hopefully. I mean it's like 10:30 for Megan, but whatever. She probably maybe not up. I don't know. Um, so what to talk about? Mel, you were talking about movies that I also really want to see Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Um, oh, it looks so good. Just the concept I love. I just want to see it regardless of how good or bad it is. Um, Avengers, I very much do want to see. As I talked about, I'm probably going to go see it tomorrow. Maybe going to go see it tomorrow with a friend of mine. Um, Him and some family members are going, so I might be tagging along. Um, I, you were talking about Tim Burton stuff and Dark Shadows. Um, I, I like Tim Burton. I think he's a little overhyped in my own opinion, and him and Johnny Depp need to stop doing things together for a little while. Because I read an article a little while ago that I completely agree with. How, there's people who work together because they're constantly challenging one another. Like Trey Parker and Matt Stone and the Coen brothers are constantly, they're one upping one another. Whereas I feel like the Tim Burton Johnny Depp relationship is very much just like one has an idea, instead of challenging it or one upping it, the other just goes, "Oh, that's a great idea," pat on the back. Um, and I feel like since Edward Scissorhands, they've just kept trying to make as good of movies, and I just think they're much better separately, um, in my own opinion, at least. Uh, and yeah, Dark Shadows. I don't think, I don't know. It looks like, you know, oh, what's this TV? Like I haven't seen that joke before. Um, That was a terrible way of expressing my ideas, and I'm bad with words, and I probably sounded offensive or something. I'm sorry. Megan, we were talking about D&D on Skype earlier, and I wanted to say I started a new D&D campaign today because some people didn't show up, um, and my new character is a a cop who has been fired from the force, because he went against orders because he has extreme anger management issues, and he's proved very fun to play so far. He's also from the future, so his main weapon, like the weapon he's supposed to use as a cop, is like this rifle, but his main weapon is like a robotic fist, which is fun. Um, VidCon plans. Well, this year I really want to spend a lot more time with the people at VidCon. I booked my tickets to my flights and my hotel this past week, so excitement. Um, the my I don't want to spend so much time with the celebrity aspect of YouTube. I want to spend more time with the community, with the people. I did the celebrities last year. I'm good. I mean, there are some that I want to see. Felicia Day is going to be at VidCon this year, which I just found out this past week. Awesome. As well as Janice Benson. She wrote a ton of Joss Whedon TV show episodes. Like she wrote for Firefly and a bunch of stuff. Like the Joss Whedon wrote the best episodes of Buffy. Janice Benson wrote the second best episodes of Buffy. Um, my second favorite episode, Superstar, was written by her, so I'm so excited to possibly meet her. Um, but I'd like to spend a lot more time with the community, though I do have the idea, I've had it for a while, of doing a screaming around VidCon, much like what Hank did. When he did that, I'm like, oh, you stole my idea, Hank. But I want to do it like with people, so as I scream around VidCon, I'm always with someone new. That would be cool. This is already almost 5 minutes. Wow. But I may or may not do that. I don't know. I see everyone's putting Ender's Game on their queue of books, which is nice. I loved it. So I mean, if you don't end up liking it, whatever. Do what you want. But I just absolutely loved it. Um, yeah, Mark, I think I do remember you saying that you liked Twilight before. I still am shocked by it. It's um, I just don't get Twilight. It's not. It's not. I just. I'm not gonna say bad stuff about it because you like it and you get to like it and you can do your thing and like it, whatever. Blah. I am very excited for The Hobbit as well, though, because that is the only Lord of the Rings book that I've gotten all the way through before. Um, mostly, I mean, I guess that's the kids' book of the series, so it's a bit easier. But I'm very excited for The Hobbit. I'm right there with you. Do any of you guys have Google Plus accounts, the G Plus thing? I just made one the other day, and I've been hanging out with people that I've met on the internet, and I feel like it's a really good way for us to all hang out at once without just like doing these videos. You can do these hangouts, 10 people can be in there at a time, and it's like a 10-person video chat. And it's really well set up, and I feel like it'd be really cool to have to talk for all of us to be able to talk together at once on there. So tell me what you think of that. Facebook me, whatever, on there on our thread. Because I think it'd be really cool for us to all be able to get together at once through the internet. Because the Hangouts really work quite well. Um, yeah. Recommendation. I This week I read a book called Al Capone Does My Shirts. I picked it up just because of the title. It ended up being a kid's book, but a kid's book in the same way. It's still readable by anyone, just like Harry Potter. It's not as good as Harry Potter, obviously, but um, it's all right. It was a decent book. It's not a book you need to read, but it's a book if you want a book to read. It's not a bad choice. My only main gripe about it is that like everything you need for the conclusion gets got put into like the first third, and then the last two thirds are really just like character stuff. It's all character development and what's going on in the main character's head, and that's about it. The ending is really good, but there isn't a whole lot of substance there. I felt like it could have been a short story, and it would have been fine. I'm nearing 8 minutes, so I'm not going to go too into detail about the book. You can look it up if you want to. It's yeah. Okay, 4:30. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Mel. I'll see you today